Hello, my name is Diana with Brookdale Toyota, and I'm very excited to show you the 2020 RAV4. Now, the RAV4 has been our #1 selling vehicle for the past 2 years. Of course, before that it was Camry, but this bad boy took that crown away. Now, on this vehicle right here, you'll find a lot of safety features, a lot of convenience, but not only that, just how beautiful this vehicle looks. You'll see aerodynamic lines throughout the vehicle, a beautiful grille that just pops right at you, really beautiful LED lights, as well as parking sensors all around this vehicle. Now, this vehicle does come equipped with Toyota Safety Sense 2.0, which actually works together with that camera right above there. It'll give you safety features such as lane departure alert, automatic high beams, pre-collision system, and just so much more that I honestly would talk all day if I could. Now, underneath the hood, of course, you get a 2.5-liter engine, 4-cylinder, of course, with 203 horsepower. Now, you can get 219 if you do opt in for the hybrid. With the RAVs, you get 10 different trim levels. You heard me right, that is 10 different trim levels. 4 of them being the hybrid, of course, and 2 of them being our off-road vehicles. That includes the Adventure and the TRD. Now, the TRD and the Adventure, you are going to get a lot more ground clearance as well as a sportier tuned suspension. So if you're that person that wants to get the vehicle on the road, not just on the road, but off the road, that is the vehicle for you. Now, before I head inside here, I want to show you one more feature that actually is undermined by a lot of people here, which is this little camera right here that you'll see. That is the bird's eye view that compiles an image of the vehicle for you, which will give you better visibility if you're in tight spaces. Now, heading on inside here, I want to show you how much room you have in the vehicle. Now, besides the room, of course, you have this really beautiful color, black all throughout. There are other colors available, as well as fabric options. You do get heated and ventilated seats with a beautiful display up there, as well as JBL speakers. And if we go back here, I want to show you some really nice features too. Now, you're probably thinking, heated and ventilated seats, pretty cool, right? Now, what if I told you the second row has heated seats too? So if you're putting your family and friends back there, you're not forgetting about them either. You do get 2 ports back there, as well as 2 vents. Now, the ports are really nice if you got kids who are on their iPads, you just need to charge their phone up or whatnot. Very nice feature to have, so you don't have those long nasty cords all the way going up to the front. As well, of course, the panoramic sunroof, which adds a lot of beautiful light in the vehicle. If you come around this way, I want to show you, like I mentioned, the aggressiveness and the aerodynamic lines throughout the vehicle. You do get this really beautiful back with the lights back here. Now, of course, you do get the standard backup camera on all trim levels. You do get a power-activated liftgate, and it is actually foot-activated too. So if you got things in your hands that, doesn't give you the capability of opening it, you could always just swish your foot right through and it'll just right open it for you. You get a lot of cargo space in here, as well as a tonneau cover. Now, that tonneau cover can be hidden underneath here. So if you are putting the seats down, you have a lot of room throughout. This is reversible, so you get a carpeted side and a plastic side, depending on what kind of things you want to throw there. If you come around this way, you do get the 19-inch alloy wheels on this Pacific Limited. I think that really just bolds it and really brings out the vehicle in itself. And if you come around this way, since this vehicle is a push-button start, you do get a smart key, and you could actually access the vehicle on any door throughout. So you don't necessarily have to go to the driver's side to do that. You could do that on the back, the side. Really nice feature. As well as you getting the blind spot monitors, so you could see whoever's in your blind spot, of course. Now, if we head inside here, I want to show you a couple features too. As you'll see, you do get the memory seats on this limited version, which lets you adjust that based on if there's more than one person driving the vehicle, or maybe just getting in and out. You do get the 8-way power seat with a lumbar support, as well as adjusting your automatic high beams, windshield de-icer, the bird's eye view, of course, again, and my favorite, the heated steering wheel. In case you forgot, yes, we are sitting in the 2020 RAV4 Limited, which will give you the most options a RAV4 can possibly give you. Now, if you don't want all the extras, we do have different trim levels for you as well. However, if you want a little bit more spice and flavor, we have options for you as well. That is the Adventure and the TRD. Now, in the Adventure, you are going to get orange stitching and accents throughout the vehicle. It looks beautiful. Now in the TRD, you are going to get red stitching and accents, as well as the logo of the TRD embroidered to the back of the headrest. Now moving on, this is a standard safety feature in all the RAVs. It's the Toyota Safety Connect, which allows you to push the button and call Toyota. Let's say if you're stuck on the side of the road, run out of gas, have a popped tire, you name your reason, Toyota will be there to assist you, as well as calling emergency services for you. Now, if you move down here, you do have the magical rear view mirror, and I really do mean that by magical. What that means is, let's say you have the back of your trunk absolutely filled up to the rim with boxes, you name it. Now, what you could do is just pop this right up, and it will use the external camera to give you a visual of the back. Pretty neat, huh? Now, moving down here, which I'm pretty sure you're already distracted by, is this beautiful screen, which is an 8-inch. It really is customizable, lets you have your navigation up, weather, audios, you name it. Now, it does come standard with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Alexa. Amazon Alexa, I apologize, which the 2019s did not have as an option, and the 2020s do. It's actually standard, like I mentioned. If you move down, you do have the dual climate controls, the heated and ventilated seats, as well as the USB and auxiliary inputs, which you do get more in the center console here, as well as the Qi wireless charging if your phone is compatible. Here you do have a really nice and comfortable gear shifter, and it is an 8-speed transmission that lets you pop it over to sports mode, that lets you actually shift the gears manually. With that being said, you also get the emergency brake as well as the brake hold. You also do get the 3 driving modes, the Eco, Normal, and the Sports. Now the Eco will give you better fuel economy, Normal of course, and Sports to give you a little bit more spice to the drive, a lot more throttle to the gas pedal if you want to feel a little bit sporty on the road. The Multi-Terrain Select, which gives you mud and sand and rock and dirt driving capabilities, which really does change the all-wheel drive system in the vehicle to give you more control on and off the road. As well as, of course, the snow one. We love snow here in Minnesota, don't we? Tell me about it. Moving on to the steering wheel, you do have a leather wrapped steering wheel that is heated. It actually heats from here to here, right where your hands are at. Now you do have the buttons on the left and the right side here. On the right side, it does let you change the different safety features, the Toyota Safety Sense safety features. Really easy to use, so you're not, distracted looking at the display there. Just push of a button, you could turn that on or off, and you do have the options of setting those customizable to you based on how sensitive you want those. If you look on the display here, a lot of what comes up here is optional based on what you could also see on the screen itself. For example, you could see the eco indicators, your compass of course, audios, let's say you have navigation playing, and navigation, going on, and you want music at the same time, you do have that option so you're not splitting the screens. If you go to the right, really nice feature, it shows you how the all-wheel drive system works and how that vectoring through the axles power is distributed as well as of course customizing your safety features. Now this analog here can be displayed to the digital too, so if you ever get bored of your vehicle, and I do really mean that because people sometimes do get bored, you could honestly just change the displays here and it really does feel like you have a new vehicle and you're sitting in a new vehicle. As well, something I forgot to mention is the steering wheel is adjustable, it's telescopic, so it does move in, out, up and down, which lets you adjust it based on what you're comfortable with. Now, in case I missed anything, or if you have any questions or want to test drive this vehicle, give us a call or check us on the web at lutherbrookdaletoyota.com.